There's a steady stream of new horror game releases every year, and while you'd think most would focus on October, March could be the month to watch next year. March 2023 has yet to release any new games, but it's already shaping up to be a bumper month for the horror game genre, with 4 major horror titles on the calendar. 2022 has had its fair share of big horror game releases, but it looks like 2023 will get the train started early with its contributions to the genre. Throughout March, horror game fans can expect a variety of titles ranging from brand new releases to remakes of some of the most popular horror games of all time. Here are all the new horror games released so far in March 2023. Fans of horror games should be aware that these titles could be delayed or that more horror games could be confirmed for release in March 2023 between now and when the month actually rolls around next year. New horror games will be released in March 2023. The day before March 1st, Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, March 9th, Resident Evil 4, March 24th, Amnesia, The Bunker subject to change. March 2023 wastes no time when it comes to new horror game releases, with the day before set to launch on PC on March 1st. The day before is a survival game that has been described by some fans as an MMO version of The Last of Us. Task players to survive in open-world environments overrun by zombies. The day before will first launch on March 1st exclusively for PC, but should also be coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X at some point. Reports have revealed that some of the day before's development has been done by volunteers, which has raised a few eyebrows and sparked skepticism that the game will be able to deliver on its lofty promises. With the game built using Unreal Engine 5 and early screenshots looking quite impressive, the jury is still out on whether or not the day before will live up to expectations, but fans will find out for themselves early next week. Just over a week after the launch of the day before, fans of horror games can look forward to the remaster of Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, originally released as a Nintendo Wii exclusive in 2008, but never released outside Japan. The new version of the game will be launched on March 9th on various platforms, and will finally be available for Western audiences. Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse has players exploring an island haunted by ghosts that can be attacked using the camera obscura. This new version of the game features improved graphics and some new content for players to experience, so it should be the definitive way to experience the game. It's been a long time since a new Fatal Frame came out, and while Mask of the Lunar Eclipse isn't a completely new experience, it will still be the first chance many fans of the franchise have had to play. Fatal Frame isn't the only classic horror franchise to have a new entry in March 2023. On March 24th, Resident Evil fans will be able to check out the highly anticipated remake of Resident Evil 4, which completely revamps the survival horror classic. The Resident Evil 4 remake greatly improves the graphics over the original game and embraces a more horror-focused atmosphere. Based on the Resident Evil 4 remake gameplay shown so far, this new version of the game should be quite spooky and appeal to new and old fans alike. The Resident Evil 4 remake isn't just one of the biggest new horror game releases of March, it could also be one of the biggest game releases of the entire year, so fans should definitely keep an eye out. Finally, the last new horror game confirmed for March 2023 is Amnesia, The Bunker, the latest entry in Frictional Games' popular Amnesia horror series. Amnesia, The Bunker brings big changes to the series, incorporating a semi-open world game design and giving players the ability to defend themselves against the monstrosities plaguing them this time around. Amnesia, The Bunker is expected to deliver the physics-based puzzles and intense horror moments that fans have come to expect from the franchise, and while there is currently no specific release date, the game is currently slated for a release in March. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.